Most people grow up being taught that the only way to make money is by getting a job. Go to school, get good grades, graduate, apply to a company, get hired, and work until you retire. That's the standard narrative. That's the path your parents followed. That's what your teachers told you. But here's the truth they never talk about. That path is outdated. That blueprint was designed for a world that doesn't exist anymore. In 2025, the game has changed completely. The people getting rich aren't waiting for a job. They're building something for themselves. They're using tools that are available to everyone. They're tapping into opportunities that never existed before. And they're doing it without needing a boss, a degree, or even a dollar to start. The first thing you've got to understand is this. Money today is flowing toward creativity, attention, speed, and execution. It's not flowing toward resumes, credentials, or seniority. It's going to the people who can get eyes on an idea and take action fast. If you can create something that grabs attention, whether it's a TikTok video, a digital product, a short ebook, a clever AI tool, a faceless YouTube video, or a unique service, you can turn that attention into income, and you can do it from your phone, from your room, from anywhere in the world. That's the power of this era, and if you're not taking advantage of it, you're choosing to stay broke. People say things like, "I need money to make money." That used to be true, it's not anymore. In 2025, the barrier to entry is lower than it's ever been. You can start a YouTube automation channel using AI voiceovers and royalty. Free stock footage. You can design digital planners or print, on-demand t-shirts without touching a single piece of inventory. You can flip items from thrift stores or garage sales on eBay and pocket 10x profits. You can review products on Amazon and get paid from affiliate commissions. And all of that can be done with just your phone, a basic internet connection, and a willingness to hustle. But here's the part most people won't tell you. It's not easy. You're not going to get rich overnight. Your first few videos probably won't go viral. Your first few product launches might flop. Your first Shopify store might fail completely. That's the price of admission. That's part of the process. If you're afraid of failure, you'll never even start. But if you lean into it, if you accept that messing up is part of the game, you'll learn faster than anyone else. Every mistake teaches you something new. Every failure moves you closer to your breakthrough. The ones who win in this game are the ones who keep showing up even after getting punched in the face by reality. Now think about how many hours you waste every single week. Be honest. How many hours are you scrolling on Instagram, watching Netflix, binging shows, zoning out on YouTube, gaming for hours on end without anything to show for it? What if you took just half of that time and funneled it into building a digital income stream? What if you used those same hours to post 30 TikToks, build a micro course, write a newsletter, or film content? Most people say they don't have time, but they're lying to themselves. They have time. They're just not using it right. The real difference between the rich and the broke in 2025 is how they use their spare hours. The broke use them to escape. The rich use them to build. You've got to stop thinking like an employee and start thinking like a creator, like an owner, like a builder. An employee waits to be told what to do. A builder looks around, sees opportunity, and moves. If you want to break free of the job mindset, you have to shift from being reactive to proactive. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for a sign. You are the sign. You've got one life. You've got one shot. And the tools are in your hands right now. Look at your phone. That device is worth more than most college degrees if you know how to use it. You can create a TikTok that gets 1 million views with 0 followers. You can write a viral thread on X that gets shared across the globe. You can post a product on Etsy that takes off because someone on Pinterest found it and shared it. You don't need a building. You don't need staff. You don't need capital. You need ideas, consistency, and execution. Execution is everything. Most people have ideas, but they never act on them. They overthink. They second guess. They wait for the perfect moment, which never comes. The people who make money without jobs are the ones who start ugly. Their first product is sloppy. Their first video is cringe. Their first ad doesn't work, but they keep moving. They learn fast, they adapt, they iterate, and every move forward makes them better, sharper, richer. Let me make it practical. Let's say you want to start without spending $1. Here's what you can do. Go on TikTok and find what's trending, reverse engineer 3 viral formats, then use CapCut or any free editing app to create a version of those videos in your niche: gaming, books, fashion, motivation, AI, whatever you care about. Post 1 video per day for 30 days. Don't miss a day. Meanwhile, build a simple Notion guide or digital template. Maybe a workout planner, budget tracker, or content calendar. Use Gumroad to sell it. Link it in your bio. Tell people about it in your videos. This entire system costs $0, and if you commit to it for 30 days, you will learn skills that can make you 6 figures within the next 12 months. Don't underestimate the power of momentum. Small wins lead to big wins. Your first $10 online feels like magic. Your first $100 feels like freedom. Your first $1,000 feels like proof. And once you hit that first milestone, you never see the world the same way again. You stop thinking like a worker. You start thinking like an entrepreneur. You realize that your ideas have value, that your voice matters, that your time is better spent building something for yourself than trading it for pennies at a job that drains your soul. If you hate your job, that's not a reason to complain, it's a reason to act. If you feel stuck, that's not a curse, it's a signal, a sign that you were meant for more. The reason you feel miserable in a 9 to 5 is because deep down, you know you're not supposed to be there. You weren't built to clock in and clock out. You were built to create, to explore, to push boundaries, to grow. And no, you don't need millions of followers to make money. That's another lie people believe. All you need is a small audience that trusts you. If you have 0 people who believe in what you're doing and each one spends $100 with you in a year, that's $100,000. That's 6 figures, that's real. That's doable, but it only happens if you show up, if you give value, if you lead with authenticity, not gimmicks. And don't think you have to be some expert either. You don't have to be a guru. You just have to be one step ahead of the person you're helping. If you learn something today, teach it tomorrow. If you fail at something, share the lesson. People connect with real, they connect with struggle, they connect with transparency. You don't need to fake success. You need to document the journey. That's how you build trust. That's how you build brand. That's how you build income. The secret to becoming rich without a job isn't luck. It's clarity. Clarity that you don't need permission to start. Clarity that action beats perfection. Clarity that the tools are already in your hand. You're not waiting for opportunity. You are the opportunity. You're not hoping someone gives you a shot. You're creating your own shots. You'll hear people say, "But what if I fail?" And the answer is, you will. But so what? Everyone fails. The winners just fail more, fail faster, and learn better. You should be chasing failure. You should be seeking it out like a GPS signal guiding you to success. Because every failure brings data. Every misstep shows you what to fix, and every small pivot brings you closer to your breakthrough. You've got one job in 2025 if you want to get rich without a job. Become unignorable. Whether it's with your content, your product, your story, or your voice, make people notice. Stand out. Try things nobody else is trying. Use trends, remix them, put your twist on them. Test 100 things. Let 90 fail. The 10 that hit will change your life. You don't need anyone's approval, not your friends, not your family, not your followers. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You just need to believe in yourself long enough to prove them wrong. People will doubt you, laugh at you, ignore you, until they can't, until your success is loud enough to speak for itself, until your results shut them up. If you're reading this right now, it means the door is still open. The window is still here. The internet doesn't care about your past. It only cares about your output. What are you making? What are you sharing? What are you building? Every day you wait is a day someone else starts. Every moment you hesitate is a moment someone else takes action, and by the time you finally feel ready, they're already miles ahead. Stop waiting, start moving, build your thing, launch your idea. Post the content, sell the product, pitch the offer, talk to the camera, write the email, take the shot. Every step forward is a step away from depending on someone else for your paycheck. Every step forward is a step toward freedom, toward ownership, toward wealth that you created from scratch. Most people think being rich is some secret formula that only a few people can crack, but it's not. It's not about luck, and it's not about having rich parents or a perfect plan. In 2025, the new rich are the ones who took imperfect action with insane consistency. They're not smarter than you. They didn't start with more. They just started, and they never stopped. They posted when nobody was watching. They built when nobody cared. They learned while everybody else waited for motivation. That's the difference between rich and broke this year. It's not intelligence. It's execution. It's energy. It's being relentless, even when it looks like nothing is working. Most people stop at the first sign of friction. They launch a product and it doesn't sell in the first week, so they quit. They post a video and it gets 23 views, so they give up. They create a newsletter and only get 5 subscribers, so they shut it down. And they wonder why nothing's changing. Let me say this clearly. Money doesn't flow to quitters. Success doesn't reward those who dip their toes in. The internet rewards people who go all in, who keep showing up even when they're being ignored, who keep building when there's no applause, who keep grinding when there's no money. The people who get rich are the ones who commit, not the ones who test the waters with fear. The first $1,000 you make online is the hardest. Not because it's technically difficult, but because mentally you're doubting everything. You're questioning yourself constantly. Is this a waste of time? Should I be doing something else? Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. That internal battle is where most people lose. But if you can push past it, if you can keep working through the fog, you'll hit that breakthrough. And once it happens, everything changes. Because now you have proof, not a theory, not a dream. Proof that this works, that you can make money without a job, that you can build something from your phone, that your time is actually valuable when invested correctly. It's wild how quickly things can change once you catch your first win. You go from barely believing in yourself to realizing you were capable the entire time. And from that point forward, you become dangerous. Because now you've tasted it, now you understand how this game works, now you know that with the right offer, the right video, the right moment, you can pull in $1,000 in a day, or 10,000, or more, and it becomes a cycle. You build, you launch, you refine, you grow, over and over again, until the life you used to dream about becomes the life you live every day. But it only happens if you stay in the game long enough. Most people don't. Most people tap out too soon, not because they're not capable, but because they have no patience. They want overnight results, and when they don't get them, they assume something's wrong. But nothing's wrong. That's just how growth looks. It's slow, it's messy, it's invisible at first. It's you grinding every day while your friends chill. It's you learning marketing while they scroll. It's you investing in your future while they're spending every dollar they earn. That's what separates you. That's what sets you up to win in the long run. Not talent, not luck. Discipline. If you're serious about becoming rich without a job, you have to get addicted to learning. You have to start treating YouTube like university. Treat books like gold mines. Treat podcasts like private mentorships. There's so much free information out there that if you're not learning every day, it's because you're choosing not to. You could be mastering digital marketing, understanding e-commerce, learning how to launch a faceless YouTube channel, figuring out how to turn ChatGPT into a business partner. But instead, most people waste hours in entertainment loops that never pay them a single cent. If you want to get paid, learn skills that pay, learn to edit, learn to write, learn to sell, learn to think like a creator instead of a consumer. In 2025, the skill that will make you rich isn't just coding or design or video. It's learning how to solve problems creatively. It's learning how to take attention and convert it into income. That's the real game. If you know how to tell a compelling story, how to design a landing page, how to write a hook, how to get someone to click, you're already ahead of 99% of the people still stuck thinking a job is the only way to make money. You're not here to be average, you're here to be legendary, but that only happens if you treat every day like a mission, not a routine. There's no shortage of opportunities. Every day, people are making money from things you've never even heard of. Selling AI-generated coloring books, creating voiceover TikToks using free tools, designing logos with Canva and flipping them for $50, teaching mini courses on how to use a new app, helping small businesses manage their social media. The ideas are endless, the only limit is your creativity, but creativity without execution is worthless. Don't sit on ideas for months, launch fast, test fast, learn fast, move fast, build something today. Don't wait for it to be perfect. Perfection is just procrastination in disguise. The real difference in 2025 isn't who works the hardest. It's who works the smartest, who moves with urgency, who stops caring what people think and just puts their work out there. Your friends might laugh at your first video. Your family might not understand what you're doing. That's okay, let them talk. While they talk, you work. While they laugh, you level up. While they doubt, you dominate. Let your results be the revenge. Let your growth be the clapback. You don't need to convince anyone. You need to build something so undeniable they can't ignore you anymore. Every single person has something they can monetize. Your story, your struggle, your skills, your personality, your knowledge, your journey. There's someone out there who needs what you have. Someone who's one step behind you, looking for a solution you can provide. You just have to package it and put it in front of them. That's it. The internet lets you scale yourself infinitely. You can be sleeping while someone in another country buys your digital product. You can be eating dinner while your YouTube ad is generating income. That's the magic of this era. You can disconnect your time from your money and build assets that work while you rest. But to get there, you have to build daily. You have to post when you don't feel like it. You have to launch when it's uncomfortable. You have to ship the product even if it's only 70% ready. The market will give you feedback. Let your audience shape your next move. Don't hide behind planning. Planning doesn't pay you. Publishing does. Posting does. Selling does. Start before you're ready and adjust as you go. That's how you get momentum. And momentum is the most powerful force in this game. Once it kicks in, it feels like magic. Doors open. Opportunities come in. People start asking how you did it. But they don't see the months you spent building in silence. They don't see the nights you stayed up studying when you could have gone to bed. They don't see the rejections, the flops, the late nights. They only see the win, and that's fine. Let them see the win. No one's coming to save you. No one's going to hand you success. You have to create it. You have to force it into existence, and you can, because all the tools are free. You've got Canva. You've got ChatGPT. You've got TikTok. You've got YouTube. You've got Shopify. You've got Gumroad. You've got access to more leverage than billionaires had 20 years ago. The only question is, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to scroll or are you going to build? Are you going to watch other people win or are you going to get in the game? You don't need a co-founder. You don't need investors. You don't need someone to give you a shot. You are your shot. Bet on yourself. Show up for yourself. Back yourself harder than anyone else does. Your dream life is possible. It's not going to be handed to you. You have to earn it with sweat, focus, grit, and discipline, but it's there, waiting for you, right on the other side of your excuses. You don't need 5 years. You don't need to wait until you're older, smarter, richer, or more experienced. You just need to commit. To show up every single day for the next 90 days with ruthless consistency. To test, fail, learn, test again. If you do that, you'll look back a year from now and wonder why you ever thought a job was your only option. You are the brand, you are the business, you are the asset. The more you develop yourself, the more valuable you become. You're not just building income, you're building identity, confidence, power, and that power compounds. The more you win, the more you believe. The more you believe, the bigger you go. The bigger you go, the more impact you make. And that's when you stop chasing money and money starts chasing you. So stop looking for shortcuts. Stop looking for hacks. Start building. Start solving problems. Start showing up every single day like your future depends on it. Because it does. The life you want is already possible. You just have to become the version of you who's capable of receiving it. You don't need permission to get rich. You don't need credentials. You don't need the perfect idea. What you need is a decision that from this moment forward, you will never settle for average again. This world doesn't reward hesitation. It rewards the bold, so be bold, be loud, be relentless. Build something that sets you free. Use your phone, your mind, your story, your energy. Take the shot no one else will take. You have everything you need already inside you. Now go prove it. Go create a life so powerful, so rich in freedom and purpose that the old you won't even recognize what's possible. This is your year. Make it count.